Why do you need CIPACA? For this matter, okay, the equation is fine. We are talking about 5 years, 6 lakhs. At least, there should be, the hospital should have bare minimum turnover. What are the options left for the hospital? You think like that. There are 2-3 options left. One you have already tried. You try to get some doctors, okay, put them, you yourself put them, bring some nurses, you yourself put them, try to create a system there, okay. One person leaves, there is a deficiency, again bring someone, and then you put some advertisement and do it, which you have already tried.
Yes.
It doesn't work. You can never be able to give the same quality. You will be, your time and efforts are going there, okay. The other option is bring a big person, heavy figure, like let us say you bring someone from Chennai, big man, or from US. You may bring someone from UK also, no, and pay them, let us say, some 10 lakhs a month, and say, give advertisement, heavy advertisement, saying I got this doctor ABCD from UK or US or even AIMS or Chennai, who will be running my ICU henceforth. What is the negative side of it? You know very well.
Yes.
So we call it in corporate language is a suicide.
Okay.
It's because you are taking someone, you are spending so much money on him or her, and also doing all your advertisements. Where is the guarantee that that man will stay with you, sir, forever? On the contrary, after getting good practice for 2 years, if that man goes and starts in another hospital, ICU, your business is gone. No?
Definitely.
So that is why we call it suicide, because many people try that and then they learn lessons and they keep quiet. So what is the third option? Third option is partnering with people. Nowadays, everybody, the owner should think like a mall owner. So your hospital, you have to actually outsource. You give partner with different departments who can operate that department well. Take the profit from that. Your headache on that is gone, no?
Exactly.
Isn't it? So tomorrow you only look at your own area of expertise and you develop it. Somebody else is developing it for you. That's what we do. See, many of our partnering hospital owners, when we go to them, they actually announce to their village or their community saying that I brought this team of people from Chennai. So who are the largest rural ICU care provider of India. Okay, the best rural ICU care provider. I brought them for you. Okay, and then that is how we are introduced to the community, to your community. And imagine the brand value that you get to your people. And we are not doing any individual preferences here. It's a team. You are not talking about any doctor here. Isn't it? In a team, the benefit is even if one doctor goes, other doctor comes. That is our headache. We will take care of it. That is what is our expertise. Isn't it? So, see, single shot, all the problems are answered. And someone else is putting money on you to the level of 1 crore. And he is struggling, he is operating, he is running to develop that ICU to, from 10 beds full and then to 20 beds. And then you are happily developing your own hospital. This model, to perfect this model, is what took us time, sir. This is where we spent all our, investments and everything. Until 2018, we were actually operating with, doctors, nurses, things like that. That is, in 2018 is when we became a corporate. Okay. So we have got investors in, advisors, board of directors, everybody in. Now we have a, proper standardized way of approaching. That is why I said we do the so-called partnership model.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when we start the services like this, what will happen? So how do we bring business to the table? Okay, we don't keep quiet, because when it becomes our baby, we are, again I am telling you, when we put every month 6 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs like that, and you end up spending money, don't you think it is our responsibility to take it back also?
Yeah, you will not be quiet.
We will not be quiet. So we have a separate business development team who will be sitting on the field. Their job is to develop ICU. As I told you, as long as it comes into ICU, it is our share, both of us share. When it goes to ward, it is your baby, isn't it? Now, whenever we bring patients, we take percentage of it.
Okay.
And then you know how it goes.
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to go into details. Okay, now this is the entire operation. There are only three things that we need to think of here in if you want to get into this partnership. There are only three uncompromised statements with CIPACA. Number one, the hospital should have at least a basic footfalls of patients which is equivalent to 6 lakhs. Number two, hospital should be willing to be with us for at least 5 years time. And after that, unless there is a loss, yes, anytime we can separate. Nobody has anything, no strings attached. But when there is profit, no. If the owner has got the thinking mindset that, when I get into profits, I want to get rid of these people, I think it's better we don't get together, no? Isn't it? That which is wrong. And somebody is coming to your place, putting money, struggling so much, taking 100 rupees, giving you 1000 rupees, and thinking that, get rid of that person, once we get into.
It's not ethical though.
So that's all what we want, We are very clear. We think that, we are like on the girl's side. Okay. Always girl comes to the boy's side, boy's house. So CIPACA is a girl, bride. She comes to the groom's place. Like our Indian tradition says, her entire time, effort, struggle is to make sure that in-laws' place is the reputation, everything goes up. It develops. That is her entire struggle. So she comes there, in our tradition they say she comes there and she lights the lamp.
For the prosperity.
Prosperity. So we come and light the lamp of your hospital. We, from the heart and soul, we think that, your hospital should grow multifold. Today 30, tomorrow 60, day after tomorrow 100. Sir, you become 500 bedded hospital, sir, we will be happy. We will run 100 bedded ICU in your hospital. Okay, so our entire efforts will be towards that. But the promise from your side should be that, as we grow, you should never let the girl's hand go.
I will not divorce.
Which is wrong, I
Wrong,
know, you know that very well. So, that is what we expect from you. Now, there is only one more string that I need to tell you about, I told you the third principle, shared economy. How can we make 30-bedded hospital into 100-bedded hospital? That is where again our research in the market of rural setup has gone into. You see, I'll ask you a straightforward question. I want an honest answer from you. You have been there in your place for 10 years.
10 years.
So, how many practicing doctors do you know in and around?
I know about more than 100.
Good. You will know many people, right?
Yes, yes.
So, there are specialists, super specialists,
Yes.
general practitioners. How many of them are actually your well-wishers?
Okay, it's a tough question. Maybe 4 or 5. Not even 10% actually.
That is the irony of the ecosystem of this country. Okay, we all get together in IMA meetings, academic meetings. We have coffee, tea, we have our food, talk very nicely about our problems, academics. But when it comes to our practice, we are all competitors.
Exactly. Yes.
There may be many people whom you know very well, but they may not refer to you. Have you ever wondered the reason why? Simple reason, sir. They worry that if they send a patient to you, tomorrow the patient will be yours. They lose their business. That is a fundamental reason. They prefer to send the patient to the nearby city, where the patient actually end up spending 10 times more. No problem, because he will come back to him again. Whereas sending to you nearby, he may not come back.
Yes.
Do you agree with me?
Exactly. Perfect.
That's the problem, right? That is where we come into picture. So how do we do that? When we come to your place, many of our partnering owners, they just say that, this ICU, I have partnered with Chennai people, CIPACA. It is, they will take care of that. I am nobody. Two benefits for you. Benefit number one, you have been there for 10 years. Most of the people know you very well. And every time they cry for discounts, no?
Yes.
No. Now, what you can do is, I don't know anything. The IC is somebody else's. So your problem of giving discounts to people will be actually wiped off. We will take care of it. Number one. Second thing is, we go and approach to those 100 nearby doctors whom you know. Okay, and we tell them that this ICU can become their surrogate ICU. You know surrogate motherhood,
Yes,
right?
yes.
In somebody else's womb, the baby is born. Same way, what we tell them is, look, we are in this hospital, but we came for this place, this town, we came here. We are from Chennai, we are a ICU provider, we partnered with this hospital, but we are different. That is why we tell people. The benefit is that people will open up and then say, oh, I see, okay, what do you do for me? Then we customize for them. Imagine there is a practitioner, let us say there is a physician nearby, and he is referring out his dengue patients or his serious heart failure, pneumonia patients to nearby city. Now we go and tell him saying that, sir, why do you want to refer? Put your patient in this ICU, treat the patient as your patient. We manage the entire ICU care. Once the patient is better, we don't shift the patient to the ward of your hospital, whereas we shift the patient to the ward of that doctor's hospital, back. So he will not lose his patient to you. That is how we got at least 10 to 20 doctors coming into our panel. If these 20 doctors refer even one patient a month, you get 20 more patients. 20 into 50,000, 10 lakhs business will come. When everybody in and around start talking about your hospital, saying, you go to this hospital, this ICU is good, this ward is good, this system is good, that is when your hospital will become from 30 beds to 100 beds. For this, you don't need to call 10-15 doctors from outside to employ, to spend every month 10 to 20 lakhs of salary on them. No. The ecosystem automatically converts inside and then develops this hospital. This is what we call shared economy. This is in nutshell about our organization and what we do, how we do to the hospital. I'm sorry I did not talk anything about how we run ICU. As I told you again, that is incidental.
Yes.
Okay, operating ICU is a child's play for us. Putting doctors, how do you put doctor, how do you put nurses, that is child's play. My team will answer that. But as a owner of your place, today you came here, even though it is like disease, sir, patient may say pain here, the problem is appendicitis. Whereas even though he comes with pain, you don't treat the pain, no? You treat the cause. Similarly, today you came here thinking that your pain is not having the ICU. That's your pain, that is your perceivable pain. But your diagnosis is, your actual diagnosis is, you are actually struggling to grow. Am I correct or not?
Yes.
So, that is why as a person who knows the concept, I gave you solution for that. Root cause. Treat the root cause, everything else will fall in place. Okay, sir? So, I'm really thankful to you, for your acceptance for recording this, and for the for giving training to my people. If you want to add anything, please.
I'm so happy I have come to the right place. Actually, as you said, like you have found where is the problem, and then I'm seeing it in a surgeon point of view. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. It's my pleasure being a part.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.